My whole life, I've always been chasing something.
Is it time to give up my body?
For me, to accept my faith, to live an ordinary life, is not in my dictionary. I've always tried to become the main character, which often defines someone who keeps pushing the limit, extending the comfort zone, stay unique and stand out of the circle, or goes on adventurous journeys to find out who they are. I think it boils down to two key reasons why I am so desperate for that identity. I consider myself as an attention seeker. In an environment where people recognize my abilities and my talents, I tend to perform better and stay more consistent. And honestly, it is a great feeling to have because there's nothing wrong with wanting to be respected. I think I also have something called a uniqueness bias. According to a research from University of Oxford and IT University of Copenhagen, psychologists originally identified uniqueness bias as the tendency of individuals to see themselves as more singular than they actually are. For example, singularly healthy, clever, or attractive. I'm living in a generation where having a unique personality makes you feel more special, or doing extraordinary things and difficult things that not everyone is willing to try. In this generation, everyone wants to be someone and they want to prove the world who they are. And I think I'm one of those want to be individuals. In the past month, I've spent a ridiculously large amount of time reflecting on the question whether I really want to be the main character or whether I should accept my faith and live my ordinary life and enjoy every bit of it. I wonder if there is a link between a successful life and a peaceful life, or I would have to choose one of them. Would I be happier just binge watching my favorite BL shows, spending $250 on a concert ticket of my favorite singer, or casually eating a delicious piece of chicken wing? Or would I regret it all if one day, looking back, I realized that my life was just a normal life without the ups and downs, the adventures I could have experienced if I lived more courageously? What if the safe path has already been written for me and the main character bullshit is just my mask or an excuse to fulfill my attention desire from others? In other words, I think I got confused between doing things that I love and doing things to prove myself to other people. To test which paths I gravitate towards, these days I try to stop posting my achievements or my routine on social media to see if there was no applause, no admiration, no audience, would I still be able to do what I am doing? And the truth is, I was never trying to be extraordinary in the first place. I was simply living my life, doing what I love, but then I got caught up in the need for social media admiration, just like most of others do. And what once felt natural slowly turned into pressure, and it took away the freedom I used to feel. So my biggest takeaway here is that if we are feeling like we have to try so hard to prove to others we are something in this universe, try to spend time with you and yourself. Do things that you love, and prevent the urge of posting those on social media. I believe we all have different definitions for what a main character looks like, but at the end of the day, it's just a version of yourself that you feel the most proud of. So why not start becoming that person right now? What do you have to wait to be proud of yourself? If you are still here, and if this is probably your first time here, hi, my name is Thuyen, 29, still figuring things out. And yes, I am the main character in my story. The main character who is standing at the junction, but keeps believing in herself. And I think phận, or to be settled, is not how I want to call this feeling. Don't stay phận, but also don't chase for others. See you again, and let's meet at the best page of the chapter.